Secret's going to need to be huge from there. He's gambling. On inside runs Harris, and he's getting them too. As they swing the corner, Sensuous took over from Baloney over on the outside. Wider out then, coming after these runners is Regal Kroner, looking to charge home the last little bit. Baloney's in front. Regal Kroner over on the outside. Royal Secret still looking for inside runs. Regal Kroner's in front from Baloney. Here's Royal Secret. She is absolutely flying. She's getting home huge. She'll win the cup. Phenomenal performance and a very big ride.
Well, the Noel Harris trademark finish was generally down the outside, but he's weaved a beautiful passage there to take out the Hawke's Bay Cup on his brother's horse, Royal Secret. Butch.
Yeah, it was an extraordinary ride, wasn't it? Alluded to in the call that he's going to need all the luck from where he was, and just waited, pinched the runs up the inside, then angled off one and went bang. That was a super ride from Noel, and I'm sure a very special win to win a race like that for his brother.
Classic Noel Harris, wasn't it? Back last on the fence, and like you say, Daryl usually comes swooping down the outside with his handbrake Harry run, but that was a gem of a ride.
Just before we look at what the boys have learnt today, let's just touch on the Doncaster handicap from Randwick today. And whilst Sacred Falls was looking for his third Donny in a row, he wasn't successful, but trader Chris Waller was with the Kiwi-bred Kermadec. Butch.
Yeah, look, this one sourced out of New Zealand Bloodstock sale for around about 200,000 by Guy in Mulcaster for one of Chris's big owners. Of course, these colours successful with Rangi Rangdu. So Neville Morgan gets the Group 1 here with Kermadec, and Guy will be absolutely thrilled to have done that on the eve of the Easter sales. A very big time to be purchasing Group 1 winners.
Certainly handy, isn't it?
Yeah.
But, no, he's a good man, Guy Mulcaster, and I'm sure they'll have a good drink tonight. But geez, that horse had been unlucky leading into that Doncaster, hadn't he? You know, 2 runs previous, Nash slaughtered him in Melbourne, and then he was unlucky last start. And I guess the only concern today was the rain, but he ploughed through it, didn't he? And Bossy gave him a gem of a ride, as he does into Doncaster. That's Bossy's 6th, is it? 6th Doncaster. So.
And Chris is what, 5th, I think?
Chris is 5th, yeah, and Bossy's 2nd for Chris. He won on Triple Honour as well, and now Kermadec.
The real interesting thing there is it's number 22. Now, you imagine how this played out at 7:29 and a half this morning, right?
Yeah.
So this was the second ballot. Moriarty was in the field.
Correct.
He was going to be the sacrificial lamb, but he wasn't going to be unless the Godolphin horse was scratched.
Yep.
So Chris was never, you wouldn't have thought, going to scratch Moriarty to allow the other Godolphin horse in. So they waited, and then obviously it somewhat came out that allowed Sway Ness in, and then Moriarty came out to allow Kermadec in.
At 7:29 and 45
Liam
seconds.
would have been sitting right on the phone.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. About as
Be
close
like trying
to
to buy a
7:30.
concert ticket. You'd be clicking on, clicking off, clicking on.
Yeah.
Bossy weighed in 1.2 kilos overweight, but he's been fined 1,000. I mean, that's just
I reckon
ludicrous,
he would have went to his
isn't it?
race day bag and just handed it to them in cash.
It would have been like chip change, isn't it? Really? What is
1,000,
fee?
Ray. Sweet, mate. No
Yeah,
worries.
thanks.
No worries. He probably gave them 2,000.
What's the riding fee? It's going to be around about 100.
Yeah,
Was it
it'll be
$300,000 race? Was it?
It'll be 100, and you'll get a
Some more?
yeah, about 50. You'll get about 50 large
Ridiculous,
cash.
$1,000. Fair
Just
dinkum.
saying.
All right, what we've learnt this week, Butch.
I've learned that Murray Baker is clearly the Derby King. Look, just an extraordinary training performance to turn that horse around out of the Rosehill Guineas. We saw him in the after interview that he said he'd taken to swimming the horse a little bit out at Warwick Farm there where Bjorn is. And but look, it's not the first one. We've seen the Nom de Jours, the Lion Tamers of this world, and look, he was the superior stayer in the TV3 New Zealand Derby, and he was the superior stayer again today. Congratulations to all concerned. A fantastic performance, and look, I just hope that when they get a run on TV that they can have the flag up like we did somewhere. It's great for the New Zealand industry and great for Rider Horse.
And Twiggy, what have you learnt this week?
I've learnt that the Noel Harris legacy will live on, and that's through the NZTR, who have gone and appointed Noel as head of the apprentices in New Zealand now, which is a great move, a very positive move. And after watching all those great moments from Noel there, I think the apprentices are in very, very safe hands. So good on you, Noel. Look forward to seeing you around the trials, and maybe at the stables you can come ride a couple of work.
Hey, thanks for coming in again, Twiggy. Like the tie.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's doing it.
Yeah,
Everyone's doing it now.
The tartan tie.
Yeah.
Butch, catch you next week.
Will do.
Many thanks to Andrew Forsman, who took time out to join us here on the back of his Group 1 wins here in New Zealand and in Australia today. If you'd like to contact us, as usual, you can contact us via facebook.com/weighinshow, @weighinshow on Twitter, or you can email us as well, weighin@nzracingboard.co.nz. We'll see you next week. Bye for now.